Welcome back to AB's Kitchen. And today, guys, we're gonna make some oven fried ribs. Now we have done ribs before. We have baked them, we have fried them, deep fried them, but this time we're gonna do oven fried ribs. So welcome back to AB's Kitchen, where we do less talking and more cooking. Let's get started. What we're going to start off with is our seasoning. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to measure the seasonings that I'm putting here so you can know exactly how much I'm doing of what. So right now, I'm going to put in here in this bowl 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of roasted garlic and herb. Now this seemed like a lot, guys, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the rest. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm saying tablespoon, I mean teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of each of those. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of Creole seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of I'm trying to get it out of here, y'all, before I put it in there, seasoned salt. Okay, we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of oregano leaves. Alright, guys, so we're going to mix this all up together. Yes, this is a lot, but you're going to see what I'm going to do with the rest of this seasoning. So this is the seasoning that we're using. Alright, now that we got our season together, we're moving on to the next step. In this bag I have 1½ cup of just plain white flour. And I'm going to add to that 2 tablespoons of corn starch. Okay, and we're going to mix that all around in there and get that ready. And we're going to sit this to the side and we'll be back. So now we're going to get into seasoning our ribs. Well, rib. So you want to follow along with me? So that seasoning that we made up, I'm going to now put it here on this rib. And get that rubbed into your meat, guys, because you want your meat to be seasoned. That you do want. And the rest of this goes into that flour, but we're gonna sit it to the side for now. Okay, so never done this before, but this is what they said. We're gonna use mayo. Now this is real mayonnaise, guys. This is not Miracle Whip real mayo, okay? That we're putting on these ribs. Don't forget to take that membrane off, guys, because it helps with breaking down the meat. We're gonna do the next part of this, which is the flour. So that leftover seasonings we're gonna put here in this flour and get it all shook up in here. Well, and this is the flour we're going to use to coat this rib. So here we go. And we're just going to put this flour on here. It's just like as if it was chicken, you guys. And I season it. And listen, this takes 2 hours. So what we're gonna do is, I got my oven set at 350 degrees. And we're gonna put it in there at 300. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here on the, all right guys, I'm sorry about that. I just don't like a lot of mess. So you clean as you go. And so therefore, we got it in here, and we're going to put it in here for 1 hour on 350, and then we're going to turn it over for another hour, which is 60 minutes. And let it cook on the other side. I think I like it to cook bone up first. And then bone down at the last hour. Alright guys, we're putting this in the oven and we'll be back. Guys, so this is how it's looking on the first hour. So now I'm going to turn it over and let it fry on this side. I'll be back in 60 minutes. This is how it looked when it came out the oven. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it rest for a few seconds, and then what I'm going to do, well, a few minutes, and then we'll be back. So look, we're going to cut them now. Oh wow, look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them up, and then I'm going to get them plated, and I will be back. I have plated them up, and now, because everybody don't like sauce, but I do. Guys, look at this. This looks really good. And it's juicy. Look at that. It has a crust. And I'm going to take, you know what? I'm going to taste it without the sauce. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. This right here, they are so tender. Look at it. Come right off the bone. And it tastes like they've been fried. I'm gonna put a little of my homemade sauce on it. I want to take a look at that. Do that not look good or what? And guess what? I'm gonna taste it like this too. Turn it around. Y'all, these oven fried ribs got it going on. Follow this recipe. This is amazing. It is really good. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret this at all. Please follow this recipe. Like my video, share my video, and comment down below if you like. So listen, I'm not going to keep talking to y'all because these things are good. So I'm going to tell you to have peace and have a nice day.